Good morning, it's Mrs. Scott here, and guess what? I'm going to be your TA for the all of next year. How exciting! But before that, I'm going to read you a little story. It is the Demon Headmaster. Are we sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Chapter 1. A Girl in the House. Our last moments of freedom, Lloyd said darkly. He glowered around at the battered walls of the playroom, at the motorbike posters peeling off the wallpaper, and Harvey's model aeroplanes neatly ranged on top of the bookcase. She'll be sticking up pictures of flowers and ballet dancers when she comes, I bet. He mooched about gloomily, kicking at the furniture. Take care of her, Mum said. What does she expect us to do? Hold her hand and tell her bedtime stories? Harvey curled in the chair, solidly went on reading The Aero Modeller. H, Lloyd banged crossly on the shoulder. Why don't you say something? Harvey looked up and grinned. You've gone all red in the face. That only made Lloyd angrier. Red in the face? I should just think I have. Purple pancakes? Don't you realise how awful it'll be, having a girl come to live here? But you've known her for ages, Harvey said mildly. Mum always wanted to have someone to foster. I thought she meant a baby, Lloyd spluttered. That would have been okay, just a bit of screaming at night. But a girl, a horrible girl, as old as me, she'll never be out of our hair. We'll have to take her to school with us. So, Harvey shrugged, might be a good thing. She might be on our side, another normal. Lloyd looked at him scornfully. Is it likely, I ask you? There are only 5 of us in the whole school. No, she'll be one of them. And what about the others? What will they say? Have to wait and see, won't we? Harvey picked up his magazine again. Enraged, Lloyd leapt across and knocked it out of his hands. Harvey Hunter, you're an idiot. Can't you see what it means? We'll have a little goody-goody about the place all the time, going on about how wonderful school is, how marvellous the headmaster is. I can't bear it. We're like having a spy in the house. For a moment, Harvey looked troubled. Then he brightened. It might not be as bad as that. If she watches us, we can watch her too. A distinct expression came over his face. You never know. We might actually be able to discover something, find out what's going on. Lloyd stopped pacing the room and stared coldly at him. I've told you 100 times, he hissed. That's crazy. It'll just get us into trouble. We've worked out a good system for having a quiet life. I don't want anyone interfering with it. But don't you ever wonder, Harvey said dreamily. I do. In the afternoons, I sit and stare across at the hall and wonder what the rest of them are doing. And while they're so... Oh, shut up! Lloyd caught him by the shoulder and shook him hard. I've managed to keep you out of real trouble ever since you came to school, and it's been a nightmare. 4 years of watching, being careful. I won't have you mucking everything up now. You just behave yourself and... Okay. Scarlet in the face from the shaking, Harvey held up a hand to push Lloyd away. Keep your hair on. You don't want to be looking like a raging demon when she gets here. Coolly, he picked up his magazine and started to read again. Lloyd stared at him in disgust. Just wish I did look like a demon. That might frighten her away. And he resumed his restless, furious pacing round the room. And that's going to be it. You are going to have to read the rest of the book yourself to find out what happens. Now, have a lovely rest of summer holidays, and I will see you guys in